Welcome back to This Week in Big Sky Football. I'm Megan Robinson, joined now by the head coach of the Montana Grizzlies, Bobby Hauck. Coach, enjoyed a bye week last week, but heading into that bye, your Grizzlies scored the final 21 points of the game to secure a homecoming win over NAU. What did you learn about your team in that victory?
Well, I think each of the last 3 weeks, we've kind of figured out that our guys are pretty good battlers and they'll fight it out to the finish. Would have been nice to score the first 21 in that game and not have to be so tight down to the end.
Coach, your defense had one of their better games against the Lumberjacks. How do you build on that going into the final stretch of the regular season?
Well, we had played 5 quarters of probably not up to our standard on the defensive side, and the defense played really well against NAU. I was excited about the performance. Um, Again, it really comes down to just making plays and tackling and making plays when you have the opportunity to, and winning your one-on-one battles. So I think we can continue to build on that. I like the character of our guys, and I think that I really think that's the way it's going to go for us over the upcoming weeks.
Again, you had a bye last week after a come from behind exciting win at home. How does having a bye after a win like that impact your momentum going into this matchup with Northern Colorado?
Well, it's always a lot more enjoyable to go into that open date with the win. You feel more comfortable about taking a couple of days off, and you don't feel like you had to be having an 80 play scrimmage on Saturday or things like that. So it was good. It was great to get the win. It's great to get back on track. Uh, NAU, I thought, gave an inspired effort here, and like we tend to get from our opponents. And I was there; they should be proud of their effort too. So it was a good win, and going into the open date, getting a couple of days to freshen up was probably really productive for our team.
What's been your focus at practice, like the couple practices you had during the open week and now entering this week as you prepare to head down to Greeley?
Well, the fundamentals are always kind of part of it for us, but that's really spring ball and fall camp. Anytime you're in the season, your focus is on the opponent, the game plan, and trying to implement that and get that in place so you can go execute it on Saturday. And one of the things that I like about the practices on the open date is you have the ability to go back and work the fundamentals and drill that.
Coach, this week you're heading down to Greeley to face Northern Colorado. They have the leading punter in the conference in Hunter Green. He's averaging 48.3 yards per punt. How can a punter who can flip the field like that impact how you plan for this game?
Well, he does a great job. Their scheme is tough to defend, so you know we are really well aware that they just beat Weber, who was coming off a win over us here in Missoula. So this should be a great football game. And back to Hunter, he does a great job. We're hoping that when he does hit it as far as he does, maybe we can get some returns.
What's your message to Junior Bergen, who's typically your return guy when he's facing a punter who can create massive swings in where the ball is placed on the field?
Well, I think Junior will view that as an opportunity. The farther that ball goes down the field, the more space there is between the line of scrimmage and the returner. So that gives our guys a little more space to operate in, and we're hoping that gives us an opportunity to make a play.